Alright guys, welcome back to Git It Garage. Here we got another Jeep video here for you. As you can see, this is going to be 10 things that I love about my Jeep. You can see here we got some snow. We have snow everywhere, and we have a dirty Jeep that has been getting me around everywhere. Now this thing has been really good in the snow, to say the least, and let me just go over a few of the things that I really love about this thing. Let me see first here. Oh, one of the things I don't like about it is that thing is always locked on you, so if you haven't seen that video, go ahead and check that out. It will show you some of the things I don't like about it, which is that you have to unlock this every time to open the back. But anyway, one of the things I really like about the Jeep is right there. Boom. In the back of the Jeep, you got a cigarette lighter adapter, and that is super, super convenient. If it wasn't there, I would want to add one. I think that's cool. And it's just one of those little things, like, especially for camping and stuff, you can plug your phone in back there, tailgate party style, you know what I mean? It's really cool. And while we're back here, I obviously got a bunch of crap back here, but there's quite a bit of room in this. And if you put the seats forward, there's a lot more. Obviously the seats are, can't go down right now, but there's quite a bit of cargo room in the back of this Jeep. It's tall and it's long, so you have the benefits both ways there. It's more than I could ask for in a daily driver or whatever you want. It's a Jeep Liberty. And aside from the stickers that I have on mine, this is exactly like every other Jeep Liberty out there. It's got the round lights on the front and everything, and no one would know it's a nice little turbo diesel if it wasn't for the stickers that I have on mine showcasing its awesome engine. So it's kind of stealthy. It's diamond in the rough. Nobody really knows what you got. You have something nice there. It's a good little vehicle. Okay, another thing that I really love about this Jeep are the parts prices, and I mentioned this in the last video that I didn't like that about this, but there are a lot of common parts across the 3.7 Liberty and the 2.4 gasser ones that are not a problem and not expensive. So you have fenders, doors, hood, mirrors, lights, wheels, rims, tires, pretty much everything related to the body and interior is going to be off of a regular Liberty. Parts are super, super cheap. So that is definitely a thumbs up on that one. All right, and we're down to number 6 now. And number 6 is one of the things that I like about this the most, I would have to say, is the diesel longevity. Now, a lot of people have had problems with these particular motors, but overall, diesels will run a lot longer than a gasoline counterpart. So for me, I've always been a diesel fan, and I've had them I've had a lot of them, and I've had them for a long time, and I've always had good luck. Over 300,000 miles out of multiple diesel vehicles that I've had, Volkswagens. So we'll see what we can get out of this Jeep, but right now we're at 100,000, and she's still ticking. All right, so we hopped in the Jeep. It's getting a little cold outside right now. Next thing about this that I didn't really find at first, it took me a little while, is the Jeep community is freaking awesome. All of the guys on Lost Jeeps are super, super helpful. All of the people on the Jeep Liberty sites on Facebook are super, super helpful. If you have one of these diesels, definitely go and check that out. There's a lot of great information on those sites and a lot of really, really knowledgeable people. So that is definitely one of the perks of owning a Jeep overall. Is it's just one of the best communities that you could possibly ask for on any car platform. All right, so we're down to number 4 on my list of the things that I love about this Jeep. And the number 4 is its 4x4 ability. Now, you might not think much about that, considering that it's a Jeep and everybody knows all Jeeps are 4x4s, well, for the most part anyway. And that they're just, have good off-road capability. I've been driving front-wheel drive vehicles pretty much my whole life. I've had a few other ones here and there. The 4-wheel drive on this, we'll insert some footage here of me driving it in some nasty snow weather or something. It is just one of the most capable vehicles I've ever driven in the snow. Now that's going to be the case for just about anyone. This isn't specific to this diesel, but this 4-wheel drive has pretty much converted me into a Jeep person. It's not something that I ever thought was required or necessary, but now that I've had it, there's no other way I'm going to go back if I have to drive in weather like that's snowy or slippery or any off-roading and stuff like that. It's so much fun. Just super, super capable. All right, this is the next thing right here that I really love about this, is it's 2.8 liters. That's a 4-cylinder. This is a very large vehicle. It weighs almost 5,000 pounds, and it's powered by a 4-cylinder. And I have yet to confirm the miles per gallon on this, but I'm assuming right now it's around 30. So definitely good for what it is as far as miles per gallon and economy. And while we're on the subject of miles per gallon, you can't ignore the fact that this thing has absolutely incredible towing capacity. It is capable of towing 5,000 pounds, which is the weight of it, plus, it's already weighs 5,000 pounds. Now you're going to add another 5,000 pounds on top of that. So this little 4-cylinder is towing around 10,000 pounds. That is pretty crazy for a little tiny motor like that. It is producing about 300 foot-pounds of torque stock from the factory. So that right there is absolutely incredible out of a 4-cylinder, stock from the factory anyway. With some engine modifications and upgrades, I've seen some people getting their horsepower up to 250 and their torque up to almost 500. So they're capable with some upgrades as well. You just have to make sure you do all your sporting mods, and it's going to be a little monster, absolutely a little monster. All right, so there is one more thing that really I'm stoked about on this Jeep, and it's not really something that you would even really think of until you look. Now, I've been a fan of diesels for a long time. This is my first 4x4. I would have to say the combination of all this together is what makes it a superb vehicle. And there are no other options in the used car market for the price of one of these. So what I'm talking about is it's a 4-cylinder, it's a diesel, it's a turbo, and it's a 4x4. So you're getting all of those in one package. Right now, if you want to get something like that, the other option is the Colorado with the 2.8 Cummins, I think it is. I can't remember the motor. Either way, it's a 2.8 liter in the Colorado, and they're like 40 grand right now to buy a new one. So this right here is pretty much your only other option if you want something that's economical. 4-cylinder turbo diesel. Overseas diesels made it. They never really made it here. I'm not sure why, but I just wanted to let you guys know what I thought about my Jeep Liberty. I love it. The other video I made was very nitpicky, but overall, I love this Jeep. I wouldn't change anything about it. Thanks for watching, guys. If you like this video, please leave a comment below if you have any questions or comments, and please subscribe. We'll see you next time.